Coach, congratulations once again on making it to the Elite Eight. Have you had any time to soak in this moment at all?
Not really. A little bit last night. Some of my family was up in our hotel room, and Bruce Rasmussen, Mark Bergers, good friends of mine that were a big reason I was at Creighton to start with. And then a few of our boosters were up there for an hour or so before I had to get to work. But it's a fine line. You know, you want to celebrate, you want to be happy, but you turn on the tape of San Diego State and you realize we've got a lot of work to do.
We talked preseason. I asked you if you've thought much about a Final Four. You said no, of course. But when you look back at the journey, how long has this been a dream to get to that Final Four?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's always a dream. I think it's a pinnacle for any coach or any player to put yourself in a position to be able to do it. And will my career be a disappointment if we don't do it? No. This is going to be something that I'm going to celebrate for the rest of my coaching career, just because of the people I got to experience it with. And that's the reason I want it to happen. I want to see the joy in their faces if we can climb that mountain. And but it's the journey to the point of the mountain we're at right now has been a pretty fun one.
Yeah, it's been quite a journey. When you think back to those summer days and those workouts, is it a surprise at all that this team's in this position?
Yeah, no. You know, we are the youngest. We were the youngest team left in the Sweet 16. So we've got some 19 and 20-year-olds that are playing pretty significant roles for us, and their growth and their maturity over the course of the last year has really been incredible. And then the mix of Baylor and Kalk and the guys off the bench, Farabello and Reef, they've just done a great job, and this team really fits well together. And if you're going to have a successful team, it has to be a team that gets along, and this team certainly does that.
Now you've got San Diego State, who just knocked off #1 Alabama. A very tough, very physical team that you and your assistants are very familiar with as well. What will it take to beat them again?
Yeah, I mean, you have to match their physicality, and ball security is really important against a team like this. Rebounding is going to be really important, and then when you have an open shot, we're going to have to step up and make it for you, because easy baskets. Our offense a lot of times with the pace can generate some easy baskets. It's hard to generate easy baskets against San Diego State, so we're going to have to make some shots without a question, and then hopefully just leave it all out there and see what happens.
We were talking before this about former players that reached out. Who are some of those names? I know Kyle Korver was here last night.
Yeah, just about everybody. Brody Darren and Ethan Rogge, Grant Gibbs. Obviously, Kyle was here. Right on down the line from every really era of Creighton basketball, I received a message of some sort. So it's fun to see the former players actually kind of living vicariously through this group, because they put in the same kind of work and everything that these guys have put together, and I think they like the way that this group has represented our university and our community, which is very similar to how a lot of those teams represented our community.
Do you think that pregame speech from Kyle Korver worked?
He was terrific, and Kyle Korver was a heck of a basketball player, but what he accomplished on the basketball floor pales in comparison to what he is and what he stands for as a person. And I knew that would resonate with our guys. I had no idea what he was going to say, but I trusted it would be pretty good, and obviously it was.
Coach, we're so excited for this next matchup. Thanks so much for the time, and good luck.
Thank you.